Hi everybody, I wanted to do a small carnivore slash keto grocery haul. I'm doing a mix between carnivore and like low carb right now because sometimes I just want lettuce because I'm making taco stuff for dinner and I was like, I just want lettuce today. So I spent a total of $51 and some change at two stores. We have a Piggly Wiggly here, one of the few left on earth. I don't know how many there are, but I know of two within a 50-mile radius of my house. There were three, but one closed down not too long ago in Nashville, and it was one of the original ones. It's weird that it closed, but I went there to do meat and cheese because they have markdowns anywhere from like noon to 4 every day. And then I went to IGA because they had cases of water for $2.21. We go through some spring water, you guys. Like, I usually do vapor distilled, but this case was $2.21, so I got 4 cases of water. I got some Milo's unsweet tea because I didn't feel like making tea today. And let me see, I've never looked at nutrition facts on here, but it should just be tea. Yeah, it just says filtered water and tea. There's no carbs, no sugar, nothing. So that's that. That was $3 even at IGA. And then I got some taco mix. And I only use a third of a pouch on a pound of ground beef because I don't like the strong taco flavor. I just like a little. This has 3 grams of carbs for the for 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons. I only use like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons in a whole thing of meat, so that's virtually no carbs. And then I got this. I love this stuff. I don't like the Taco Bell one in the jar. I like it at Taco Bell on their food only, but I don't go there much because it's not really that good. But this is mild taco sauce, and it has 2 grams of carbs per 1 tablespoon and only 10 calories. And I'll use like a teaspoon on my food. I mix it in the beef. This was $2.11 maybe. And IGA is one of those markup stores where at the end they mark everything up 10%. So they're saying you're getting it at their cost plus 10%, which we don't know if that's actually their cost, but $2.11. And this lasts forever and it doesn't expire. So it's really, really good. And then, let me see. I got a head of lettuce at IGA for 88 cents. They're usually like $2.69, and I looked and they were 88 cents, and I'm like, I've got to have some lettuce. I haven't had lettuce in so long. And then I got a tomato for about $1. It rang up wrong, but whatever. I don't care. They didn't have this kind of tomato on the self-check, so this was about $1, I think. Maybe a little less than that, so. And then the markdowns at Piggly Wiggly, so it's like 1 o'clock and they had already marked stuff down. Usually they don't mark it down until 4-ish, but they had a lot today. This whole pack of meat was $5.49. It's 2 giant steaks. It's a chuck steak for my dog. I eat ribeye and I'll eat like New York strip and sometimes T-bone steak, but I get the fatty cuts of meat because they keep you full longer. I don't know if you guys know that, but lean protein doesn't keep you full as long. And then I wanted potato chips, but I can't have those. So I got the next best thing. I like the spicy ones. I haven't tried the Louisiana hot sauce ones of these yet. They have another brand at Piggly Wiggly that are just like, it just says hot and spicy, but these have a lower sugar and carb content. This is less than 1 gram of carbs. The other ones that say hot and spicy, I think has 1 gram of carbs because of the spices on there. So these are 8 pieces for 80 calories, which I don't count calories. It has less than 1 gram of carbs, 8 grams of protein. So these have about 1 gram of protein per chip. Like, that's not bad at all. I love these things. And if you're having a chip craving, they're amazing. I feel like some people could either give or take, you know, pork skins. My daughter hates them. So I got deli sliced cheese for $5. This is $4.99 a pound. It's 1.04 pounds. It's fresh off the block. It's not that Velveeta or Kraft crap that's not even real cheese. I don't like shredded cheese because it has cellulose or whatever that is in there. So I buy it for my daughter and my boyfriend because they love shredded cheese on their tacos. But I put this on my taco meat and then stick a plate on top of the bowl and let it melt, and it's so good, y'all. I do not eat shredded cheese much, but... And then this thing is juicing all over the place, but this was on markdown. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this, but it's a pack of chicken breasts at $1.90 or $1.89 per pound. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 giant chicken breasts for $7.18. So those were on markdown. They were originally $11.33. We cut those into little cubes, and we fry them in butter, garlic, salt, and pepper, and put cheese on top. And it's so freaking good, you guys. And then I just got another pack of chuck steaks for $5.14. That's for my dog too. He's working on some pork chops right now, so I'll freeze those for next week. And then I got 1.5 pounds of ground beef for my taco meat tonight. And it was $6.22, and it was not on clearance or on markdown or anything at all. So for all this though, I spent $51 and some change. It's going to get me a meal tonight for me and my daughter, probably some leftover taco meat, all this chicken that we'll probably eat in 2 or 3 different meals, me, daughter, boyfriend. 4 steaks for the dog, which lasts him 2 days because he eats a steak in the morning and steak at night, and all the water and the tea and stuff. And you know, groceries are so expensive. Like, you have to go where you can and save money. I go into Piggly Wiggly, when I tell you guys this, I'm not lying, every day to check their markdowns, because we stick stuff in the freezer. I have steak and pork chops in the fridge right now that we cooked for the dog and for us. We ate steak last night, steak today. I don't know, you just can't beat it. Like, I went into Food Line today too, just to look around. I like to look around in there, and I was just chilling. I was waiting for orders for Instacart, and I noticed they have what's called manager specials, you know, where they mark their meat down, because I'm always looking for meat deals. That's the highest thing, the highest cost. So Food Line had a ton of markdowns at 11 a.m. So my guess is that, and I don't know if you guys work at Food Line or if you know their schedule, let me know. I try to really memorize the meat markdown schedules of Kroger, Food Line, Piggly Wiggly, IGA, Walmart, but I don't buy meat at Walmart. I've heard really bad stuff about meat at Walmart, so I typically try to stay away from meat at Walmart, even if it's marked down. But Kroger's is early morning. If you go in between like 6 and 8 when they open, it depends on your store. They have the most markdowns at between 6 and 8 a.m. This fridge was making weird noises, y'all. And then Piggly Wiggly is between noon and 4. Typically, they have the most markdowns at 4 o'clock. That's like the magic number. IGA, I don't know. Their meat is so pricey. Unless it's on sale, it's so expensive. So I don't buy meat there much. But they do have markdowns, and it'll say, oops, the little sticker says, oops, we cut too much, because they have a butcher there. And then Walmart, I have no clue what their schedule is. And those are the stores we have here, just within a 20 to 30 mile radius of my home. So I either get meat at Piggly Wiggly every single day, just about, and put it in the freezer on markdown. And because me, my boyfriend, my daughter, and my dog are all pretty much eating mainly meat right now. So, you know, it really helps out a lot for us to be able to buy stuff like that. Like, the other day I went and spent $27 at Piggly Wiggly on the markdowns, and it lasted us a whole week. And it was so much meat. It was like 10 packages or something of ground beef, hamburger steak, chicken. I mean, you can't beat that. And sorry, y'all, my hair is greasy. I need to wash it. Like, I washed it the night before last. I only wash it every other day. And then if it gets hot outside or my hormones are going crazy, like, it's greasy. But, yeah, and I'll get meat at Kroger sometimes when it's marked down, but they are like IGA and Food Line. Their markdowns are typically what normal price should be. They're not as deeply discounted as Piggly Wiggly. So I urge you guys, I don't know how many Piggly Wigglies there are left in the country, but if you have one in your area, like, look there. They do mark it down like daily. I know the guy that does it, and I say hi to him every day. He sees me every day, and I'm just like, hey, here for the meat. But IGA is a good one if y'all don't have Piggly Wiggly. A priceless IGA or an IGA. We have the priceless IGA here. Kroger, you know, again, they mark down early morning. Probably some later in the evening too, from the end of the day. I don't know because I'm not out that late. But if you guys are looking to save on groceries, especially meat, which is the staple of your meals if you aren't vegan or vegetarian, this is the best way I have found to get cheap meat. And I mean, we eat really good. I don't typically buy a lot of pork. The dog can have it. And you know, I got a giant thing of pork chops the other day at Piggly Wiggly with the bones in them. It was 8 pork chops, like huge pork chops, and it was $7 or $8, you guys. And I mean, he loves that. He loves to chew on the bone. He loves to eat the pork chop. So I don't know, like, it's, to me, I've had dogs forever, you know, last 10, 12 years. Dog food is expensive and it's terrible for your pets. Like, it's awful. Dogs get sick, they get cancer, I don't know, they just get sick, their thyroids get messed up, and it's because conventional dog food is so bad for them. I put my dog that passed away, he had the skin and coat issue, and he was getting these like patches on his skin that were bald, and he was just itching them raw, you know. And I put him on an all meat diet, and within 6 months, those cleared up and his fur like grew back. He had torn all the hair off his tail trying to scratch it. And I mean, it just did wonders. And the dog I have now, I started him with, you know, all meat. So, to me, if you look for the discounts and you feed your dogs like meat, oh, Jesus Christ. My car insurance keeps going up, you guys. Sorry, squirrel, ADHD. I'm over it. I'm over car insurance in general. But anyway, if you've been looking for alternatives to kibble, even the wet food in the can is not the best. I think Fresh Pet and Farmer's Dog is probably okay. They're kind of pricey too, but I just throw steaks, chicken, pork chops, whatever in my Ninja Foodie for 10 minutes for the dog and just give him a fresh piece of meat that's cooked. And because I get things on such a discount here at the couple stores we have, it doesn't cost as much as kibble, and he stays full longer, and his coat is shiny, he's happy, he's healthy. So I just urge you guys, if you're using conventional kibble, if you have the time and you have the resources to buy discounted meat, it's so much better for your dogs. And I know some people just can't do that. I have days where I struggle if there's no markdowns or whatever, and I'll just go get him a roll of $3 Fresh Pet, you know. But for the most part, we just cook steak and chicken and stuff for him, and it's just so much cheaper. And I hope he lives a longer life because of it, you know. But that's my grocery haul for today. I'm about to get started on taco meat. I didn't get shells, chips, or any of that because I'm not eating carbs. We're just going to do meat, cheese, and lettuce, and taco sauce in a bowl, and some tomatoes, and unsweet tea, and that's it. And I can't wait. I'm starving right now. I want to open this bag of pork rinds, and I probably will while I'm cooking. So, but I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I urge you to look up Piggly Wigglies in your area, IGA, whatever you have. So, on that note, please subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to bring more content to you this week. And I love you guys. Have a great week.